Okay, happy life beside rest. Thank you, Charlene. Charlene, cool. She bought me dinner. Whoa, I almost died. You'll see. Okay, I just finished her FB live, and then a student, she signed up the 奇门遁甲 course. Okay, she asked some questions, so I think I better take this opportunity to quickly answer her question. If not, I can never finish ending my work. Okay, let me answer her question first. And Penny, you watch this, huh? Because sometimes the question very difficult to answer via email. All right. Okay. So quickly come in first, Okay, quickly come in and look at Penny's question. Okay, Penny is my student. She asked this question. Okay, so she say, teacher, this is a chart I read for my elder sister to check if she should go for a leg surgery. Okay, I use her born year thing, and I also use the month stamp because she didn't ask me, but I just checked for her. Okay, since she's my elder sibling, I should use month stamp instead of day stamp, unless she's the asker, right? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes, but I have a better answer than yes. What is the better answer? Why use month stamps? Okay. Now, if you enroll for a course, this is what I'll do for you, So why use month stamp? Right? Surgery is a small issue or a big issue? It's a major issue or a temporary issue like now? Is it a now problem or is it a long-term problem? Right? And long-term problem? Right? If so, use okay, that this will be my answer for her. Right? Why use stamp, month stamp, day stamp, year stamp, whatever stamp? Why use that? Use born year. Use born year. Okay, Penny? Use born year. Right? Because surgery, leg surgery, it might have a long-term impact. Right? And leg surgery is also a major issue. So, and because you sign up for the course, right, I have to answer as accurate as I can for you, as much as possible, as detailed as possible, right? So use born year. Okay. Don't use this. Don't use this. Okay, use this. Okay, because it's a major issue. So use born year. Right? Okay, then she said the chart shows that currently she gui in Qian Palace. She wants to consider for surgery, Kaiman, but this surgery will also stress her. Now, for me, I will omit this away. Why? Because this is a surgery, right? And I will not use what year stamp, month stamp, whatever stamp. I will straight away just use the bond year. So I'll look at the relationship between the bond and her leg surgery, or bond and her leg. Okay, so where to see the leg, where to see the surgery. All right. So she said it seems that the surgery will cause her more pain because the surgery Kaiman grows the Sangmen. I shall check this. Okay. And then she said it seems that Chinese medicine can help her leg injury. Right. Now I shall check this for her also. Okay. So can E also means therapy? Yes, E is a TCM therapy. Right? E is a TCM, traditional Chinese medication therapy. All right. So it is a therapy, but it's a traditional Chinese method. All right. So E at Qian Palace can counter her injury at Xin Palace. Now this one we shall see. Okay. So she said outcome is 人家 thing. Right. So outcome, I think she based on the our side. Right. But Kaiman grows outcome. Right. So can I say a surgery means no good? This one I'll answer later. Okay. This one, Penny, you need to see how I read the chart for you. Also, I'm a bit confused, right? How should I know? Should I use Jingmen or Kaimen as surgery? Now, Jingmen is a fire element, Penny. Okay, so Jingmen has a fire element. So Jingmen can means blood, bleeding, inflammation, and things like that. Okay, Kaimen is a better parameter for surgery. Okay, because kai is like kai tao like that, right? Like cut open, kai. Jingmen is more like bloody like that, bloody, or injection, right? Or some inflammation. Then we use jingmen. All right. As there are parameters for surgery, but there is a little bit of difference. Okay, that this one has difference. Okay. Now, for me, because it's a surgery, right? I will not just use Kaiman. I think it's not good enough. For me, I will add a parameter called Sing. Sing. I may even use Gun. I may even use Gun, or I may even use Sing. So, would I use Gun or use Sing, Penny? That depends. Okay, if it's a very major one, chop off the whole leg, then I will use Gun. It's just a surgery lah. Maybe got some knee surgery, don't know what surgery. Then I will use Sing. Sing is a smaller knife. Gun is a bigger knife. Okay, so this will be the parameters I'll use, and I will not use this one for the leg surgery case. Okay, I will not use this. Right, so for surgery to be successful, surgery palace must counter the injury palace. True or false? There's a better way to look at this also. It actually has something to do with the doctor, right? Because I noticed everything you talk, but you did not talk about the medical doctor. Now, the surgery, the doctor must be able to counter the injury. Not exactly the surgery palace must counter the injury palace. I don't really agree with this statement. Rather, I will use the Dr. Tian Xing. I will use Tian Xing, right, to see if the doctor can counter the injury palace or even the sickness palace also. Because leg injury sometimes can be due to sickness, maybe due to diabetes, maybe due to I don't know what. But have a look also and make that kind of comparison. Right, so I will use Tian Xing. This is what I will do, Penny. Okay, so I cannot use Tian Rui for sickness star, not exactly, because sickness star sometimes can also means pain, right, or some kind of discomfort also, right? Cough, flu, blah blah blah. Anything that's not right with the body actually can be represented as a form of kind of sickness. Okay, but of course hers is injury. So I don't know, is it caused by injury? Is it she has an accident or what? Or she has a fight, right? If she has a fight, then there's a Sangmen injury or a Baihu injury. Okay, so you need to change, need to make sure what is the issue. If not, you also cannot not read the chart properly. Leg pain due to cold weather, right? It may not be an injury. So I don't know what your injury is. It due to like work hazard, right? Industrial hazard, and then she has a fall, or what kind of injury is this? Or she just having this leg pain because she ate the wrong thing, because there's the inflammation due to don't know what kind of sickness. Then it can be a totally different story, right? All right, so to answer this, have a look at how I interpret the chart. Okay, now take a look. This is what you use as your chart. Okay, but I don't know how to use this chart. All right, I don't know how to use this chart, so I plot my own chart. Okay, and for me, because I'm a higher level, I will also use my own secret stamps. All right, secret hidden plotted ones. Okay, so take a look. So I don't know how to use this, but I use this time, right? 01/02/2023 at 11 in the morning, right? You plot this chart. Okay, so I will plot the same chart. Right, I'll plot the same chart. This will be the same chart. And how come yours is 人物? How come mine is 子? Oh, mine is 11 o'clock. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, if this is wrong, then I need to replot the chart. Yours is 11 in the morning, 11:03. Jia is good, huh? Mine is 甲午. How come you get a... Oh, yours is 1st February, right? Is it 1st February? Let me have a look. 1st February, okay. Because I get a 甲午, but you get a 庚午, right? You get a 壬午, is it? Okay. Okay, so let me plot this one and show you, Penny. Oh, I hope I quickly finish this. I can rest already. Okay, is this the chart? Hopefully this is the chart. All right, so is it same as yours? 人物? Okay, correct. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step. I know you know the steps, but I show because on Facebook Live, other students also can see. Oh, okay, wait a while. I need to do a little bit of adjustment. I need to do a bit of adjustment. I think cannot use this chart already. I cannot use this chart already. Okay, give me a while. I need to plot the chart all over again. Give me a while. Let me do a bit of plotting first. Wait a while, because cannot see clearly also. Wait. Okay, wow, Penny. Okay, I'm going to show you how you're going to read this chart. Okay, wait. I'm proud of you, Penny, for progressing this far. Okay, first thing first, right? Our is, she said 丁人, 丁人. Right? Okay, put all this properly, right? As what is taught in the course, put all this properly, right? Put this properly. Okay, so now it's Earth month, right? Okay, now it's Earth month, so Earth will be strong. If Earth is strong, metal will be strong. So make sure Earth and metal, like I see from a chart, I think you omitted the metal, which you should not. Okay, you should not omit the metal. I saw you only put Earth, right? So Earth and metal must you be Earth strong, Earth month is strong, Earth month strong, metal will be strong. Okay, next thing, the horse need to push out the graveyard. Okay, so there is there's a Gun graveyard. So Gun graveyard is push out. Okay, but Gun Liu Xing is there. Later I'll share with you what's going on. Right, and then he is not in graveyard. Okay, Gui is in graveyard, Si is not in punishment. Right, all these have to be done properly. Thing is not. Okay, so Xing and Gui and Ren is not. Okay, so this one, is not in punishment. So all these have to remove properly. Xing is in punishment. Okay, then next thing you need to check is this one. Any 反应符音. By looking at this, there's no 反应符音. Okay, there's no 反应符音. Okay, so then you have to check any 甲wood or not. At our pillar don't have. Or any 七煞 look also don't have. Right, if don't have, it's not as complicated or as dangerous as you thought would be. but it's still good to look at the chart and see how is it. Okay, so next, usually for me, I'll check any graveyard for the stars also. So Tianren actually has a 入木. Okay, 天星入木, 长辽 doctor in graveyard. Okay, so 天阴 and 景门 don't have. Okay, 商门, 杜门, 天府, assistant also in 入木. So assistant, doctor, all this in 入木 to 参了. Okay, never mind. We read first. Don't say cham. Find out first. Next thing is there are emptiness in this Kun Palace and Tui Palace because of the hour. But you need to check the day also. Okay, so the day is Gen Ying. So Wu Wei also Kong. So you have to check. Here is Kong. Here is Kong. This two is Kong. Right, then next thing you need to check is the condition of your sister. Right, you need to check the condition of your sister, which you said, teacher, my sister, the born year is Ting. So you need to check what is Ting condition in Horse Palace. So you need to come see Ting in Horse Palace. Is Jianlu. Jianlu means your sister got money. So my sister got financial problem paying for the surgery. Maybe not. Jianlu is Ling Guan. So she cannot walk. I don't think so. Maybe can still walk also. Because we're not talking about money, right? Ling Guan means maybe the attitude is still quite positive. Okay? And then Xing, you need to see what is the underlying outside maybe. Don't worry. Her outside maybe. 没有小事. Right? Small issue. Outside maybe like can manage. But inside, so you need to look at the Xing. Xing at the fire palace chopping. That means outside say, don't worry, I okay. But inside, really very pain. The leg is damn painful. So this is her condition internally. This is her condition externally. Okay, so when you have plotted, right, all these things, then you can actually start reading. Right, so I have advice for you. You don't really have to bother about day or month if this is confusing you, because you have too many parameters and you are still novice, right, in 奇门遁甲. So don't make it so complicated for yourself. Okay, but do pull out importance parameters. Do pull out important parameters. Okay. For example, outcome. This is important, right? So outcome is this palace is outcome. True or not? So you need to have this palace listed. Right? This palace must read this palace because the outcome is here. Right? Hour is run. What else you must read? Surgery. Surgery must read, right? Surgery. So surgery is what, teacher? Okay, the way I look at it is surgery has something to do with knife, right? So to me, Xing is surgery. So there's a surgery here, Xing. Even here, Xing. Right? Xing. So I will look at Xing because Xing is a knife, right? You will cut the sister, right? Okay, and I will also look at surgery, Kaimen. Because Kaimen can be the official surgery date also, right? So Kaimen will be also another important one. So another important parameter is the doctor. Or rather, you can call the person surgeon, right? Okay, so the doctor is here. So these are the important parameters that you have to look at. Okay? You talk about TCM, right? Okay, so maybe we can include a bit of TCM inside. Right, you're saying that maybe don't go surgery. So TCM is actually in this palace. Okay? Now I don't know the injury is due to sickness or due to accident or what. Okay, if it's due to like you said injury, so I don't know what you're referring to. Okay, so injury means there is some, like for example, I punch you, your face got bruising, or you broke your teeth, right? Because I punch you, maybe. Now another thing you should look at is the leg, leg. because you talk about leg, right? Leg injury. So these are important parameters that you need to pull up before you start reading. Right, so this palace will represent leg. Why? Because Ken palace, right? This will represent leg. Ken palace will represent the leg. Okay? Right, someone will represent the surgery, and if it's due to sickness, my leg pain because of sickness, because diabetes, because don't know what, 风湿病 or don't know what, right? Rheumatism, I call it, right? So it could be due to sickness or what, we don't know. It's not we don't know, it's I don't know, because you did not mention. Okay, so you see, I'll put all these parameters, right? And I know this is an important sector because this is the character. This is the main character. Okay? So come, let's take a look. Now you can start reading. After you put all your parameters reading, you push out and put in all your graveyard lah, punishment lah, blah, blah, blah. You can actually start reading already. Okay? So, how do I read? Okay, very simple. First thing first, look at this. This is what I will look at. This is the first thing I will look at when I see a Qi Men Dun Jia chart. Okay? So, what will I do? First, I will see what is going on. Li Huo Gong. Li Huo Gong. So, Li Huo Gong sometimes can talk about inflammation also. Now, we are talking about illness, injury, all this. So, your topic, all the language that you use must be related to the injury, sickness, doctor, blah, 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 related to your case. Okay, you cannot talk about love, right? Li Huo, got one beautiful girl. I cannot talk about all these things. Okay, so when you talk about surgery, injury, then you focus on surgery, injury, or any type of illness, language. So for fire, we know there is some inflammation. Likely there's inflammation because it's a fire. Okay, but teacher, this is emptiness. Emptiness is here. Okay, emptiness here means the inflammation is very, very bad. Maybe not lah, because emptiness means the energy, half energy only one. Maybe that there is an inflammation, but not as bad lah. Not so very bad. Okay, so when there's an emptiness, everything inside will be emptiness also. Right? Emptiness doesn't mean nothing happened. It means half. It means 1 to 10, very painful. 10, no, half, 5 pain. Pain level is 5, for example. Okay, number 1. Number 2, the energy will be half lah, like this one. The Ling Guan, very positive, will also reduce by half. The sickness very bad, going to die already, also reduced by half, right? But in the chart, very obvious, you see a white tiger here. Okay, so when you see a white tiger, it will refer to injury. So it's my sister, sickness or injury, right? Likely is injury, not likely is sickness, because Bai Hu is white tiger, right? It's very fierce, right? So Bai Hu sometimes is accident. She has an injury due to accident, like that. Okay? Or she had an accident. Bai Hu. Okay? Then the next thing is there's a Sing here. So Sing here represent a minor surgery. So there's a surgery actually sitting with her. Sitting with her. Okay? So there is a injury here also sitting with her. Teacher, I thought you said injury is this one. Yeah, this one and this one also. These are all injury. Even this palace is also injury. Don't know refer to the Qi Men Dun Jia book. You bought the textbook, right? You need to always refer back to the textbook, right? You cannot sometimes just try your best to read or what. Even as a student, you always have to flip the textbook and check what is the parameter. Always flip. Like Danny like that, flip under the textbook, noir like that, like salted fish like that. Okay, so I continue. Okay, so fire counter matter, right? So this condition doesn't look very positive, right? Fire counters matter. This one is actually in disagreement, right? In disagreement. Disagreement. Or there's a conflict. It means there's a conflict. There's a conflict. Conflict with yourself, like what you said. Should I go for surgery? Should I not go for surgery? Blah blah blah. But this surgery is in punishment. And the person sits on a surgery knife. This is a surgery knife. Okay? Tumen blockage. But anyway, let me look at there's actually a ping secretly sitting with your sister. So let me find out what is her hidden thoughts or some hidden events going on. So there's a secret event here. This is what your sister is thinking. Okay? So this is what she's thinking. Right? So there's a Kong here, but it's strong. There's a horse here. Right? So remember, I relate everything back to surgery. So horse here means if there's a surgery, means this one have to go. But empty means I don't want to go. Right? But now it's strong. But I have to go. I have to go. Not say must go, but it's better to go. The meaning is like that. And then there are fire all around. So likely there's some inflammation already. She has inflammation. 这个是发炎的. Alright. And then so assistant need to come in. This one 癸水 sometimes 癸 if you look at the 奇门遁甲 sometimes 癸 can also means like for example the leg all this lah. Because 人体的部位啦. But 癸 can also means sometimes can also means like blood or things like that also. But whatever it is lah, there is inflammation lah. There is inflammation. Okay? So secretly there's also a U inside. So you need to go in and look at the U. Right? So the U, you need to go in, look at the U. Right? So what is going on with the leg and the inflammation? So the thing is here. So this one represent Tao Pao. Run away. Right? So run away can see in two forms. One is the leg needs to operate. Needs to. Not should I or should not. It looks like it should be lah. Number one. Number two, sometimes this run away means the sister say, I don't want, I'm scared, I don't want surgery. She wants to run away from the surgery. So sometimes this can have two forms of meaning. Number one. Number two, this paralysis represent the leg. Okay, and then the leg actually has this runaway thing. So it looks like need this operation. And then doctor, right? Doctor and the leg actually sit together. Means I think doctor have seen the leg already. Right? But there's a 艮六星. So the leg has a 六星. Right? So this leg has actually a punishment star inside. Correct or not? And then here means has been wasting quite a lot of time hesitating the surgery or what, because this is a mountain, right? But the thing that I don't like is this doctor. Doctor actually is graveyard. Sometimes doctor graveyard sometimes maybe need second opinion. If doctor graveyard maybe need a second opinion. Right? So your question, I saw your question just now, you're talking about here and then. So ultimately, actually, the question is very simple. You're just asking, should my sister go for the surgery or not? So very simple. This is my sister, right? Okay? So surgery, right? You can see this one is the surgery. This one is the surgery, right? This two is the surgery. But if you look at the surgery, you can see fire counters matter. Can fire counters matter? That's the question. Fire is empty. Empty means I'm not at home. I'm busy now. I am not at home. I'm not at home. All right. I'm not at home. Right. This is strong because earth is strong. this surgery is strong. Means I don't want to go to this surgery. I don't want. But you cannot. It looks like you can say no lah, but ultimately, I still have to go lah. Means 哇，你真的是痛到 you tell yourself, I really cannot really. I have to go for the surgery. Because fire wants to counter matter. How to counter? Fire is empty, matter is strong. Right? So this surgery, this knife sitting here actually is quite strong. Right? And this knife inside has a gui. You come and look at the gui. Okay? So this gui here also have a signal star. So it's making it very, very painful and very uncomfortable. So then we have to go lah. Right? The run is here. Right? So if you look at the outcome, right? 天蓬星, Ding Jia Ren, Zhen. This one, maybe suddenly, right? Sudden, then maybe you need a surgery suddenly, right? So I look at this, right? I think it's not a choice given, but I think can improve the situation because the doctor sits a graveyard. So for me, I may suggest, how about a second opinion? Why my sister go to Dr. A one maybe want to check with Dr. B and see if these two aligns, or upgrade the doctor to a top-notch one. Upgrade the doctor to a top-notch doctor. Upgrade it because the doctor sit a room. Sometimes doctor sit a room. I not really, very comfortable. Maybe the doctor that day 的状态不是很好 I don't know. Because right, or cannot find the right doctor, or just have some issue with the doctor. So I suggest have a second opinion, number one. Number two, 天星 doctor can counter the surgery, right? Because 土很 strong, definitely can counter the water. Right? I don't think the doctor cannot handle the surgery. Okay, and doctor also sits with the leg. That means doctor likely knows the situation. And doctor encourage removal or surgery or something like that. Okay, because this one is a removal. All right, removal of pain. Not say remove the leg. Sometimes it's removal of the pain. Okay, so this is how I read the chart. So your question is, teacher, should go or not? I think should go, right? But the only thing is, how about get a option B? That means get an opinion, second opinion, then make a final decision. Okay? Okay, that's all. Penny, I hope I helped you. And students, if you want to join our 奇门遁甲 lesson, or the paid course, feel free to join us. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.